Bryce Sensley here, Foxtrotammo, GobblerNation.com. Going to show you the 410 Encore pistol that we did some pattern testing with a couple weeks ago, and I'd done some content already and had to delete it all. It was so hot 2 weeks ago there at my shop that had a fan on and too much fan wash, trying to talk, so quickly redoing this. Hopefully you get the gist of it. But took the Foxtrot 383 strokers, 3 different shot sizes. We did the 9.5 by 10s, 9.5s, and then I did straight 10s also, which I don't have that online just yet, but I will soon. And this was here just to see what the Encore pistol will do at 40 yards. And all shots were 40, 41 yards from the end of the barrel, and all done at the same time, one shot after another. We didn't even bore snake in between the shots. We just cleaned the barrel beforehand. The barrel hasn't been polished, but I'll be doing that again here shortly, polishing the barrel, and we'll see after that what we can get, if it'll increase the pellet count or not, and that'll kind of show us if it needs to be shot extremely dirty or if it likes to be shot squeaky clean. So with this pistol, this is it right here. It's a 15-inch barrel with Indiancreek choke tubes. I got all 3 of them, 380, 385, and a 390. EGW rail, pick rail, with a Burris Fastfire 4. A Burris Fastfire 4 versus the Fastfire 3, little wider, little taller, and it has more options. It's greatly improved. You want to shut it off, you just hold the button to shut it off. If you want to brighten it up, you just tap it as bright or as low as you want it. And then you've got settings here that you can change the reticle. The reticle can be changed from just a red dot to a dot with a circle, with a really small circle with a dot, and then also one with crosshairs and a circle. So, it's very versatile. You could use it on many platforms, pistols, shotguns, AR-15, stuff like that there. This barrel here is owned by a buddy of mine, Sean Matthews, down there in Tennessee. He got the barrel. The barrel was done by J.R. Schultz, where it was honed out. No rifling is in the barrel. And he put straight rifling down through it. I show it to you here, but it wouldn't show up in this here sunlight, and their barrel would just look black. But anyway, that there's what we've done a lot of testing with. It's got the Encore rubberized grips, and it's a little stiff on the recoil. Not bad. It's manageable. I don't know if a young kid could shoot this or not, maybe with some practice, but I think any teenager or adult easily could. But we did this here shooting 3 weeks ago. I did more content after I did the pellet counts and the testing. Now, when we go to the patterns, if you can see this, these patterns here, I shoot on a big white foam board. You buy them at Walmart, 98 cents right now. And in the craft aisle or the arts and craft, they got pens, paper, stuff like that there. But what I always do is get you the orange dot, stick in there, you aim towards it. If your pattern's off one way or the other, and I'll show you more of that here in a few, that you can still do a pellet count very easily compared to doing just like a turkey target, that splatter target shoot and see, which, for if you're going to shoot just to dial in a gun and you want to look at a turkey target, that works. But when you want to do an absolute pellet count to see what load, what choke performs the best, this is really, truly the best way to do it. You could also shoot brown butcher paper with a black dot, or, put one of these stick-on shoot and see targets in the middle of the paper to, give you a point of aim reference. But, but anyway, let's look at this right here. This right here is shot. We're going to do the 383 strokers, 9.5 by 10s. This is with the 390 choke. We got 120 pellets. That's 120 pellets at 40 yards. And that right there is going to be a, guaranteed 45 yard. You might want to pattern test at 50 to see what it drops down to, if that's what you inclined, if you need to shoot that far. But that's a really good pattern out of a pistol, I think. Once I get it polished, get to do more shooting, we'll see if we can improve that. I think it's got room for improvement, but that's the 390. Here it is, the same load with a 385. That only has 93 pellets, which it's, you know, it's a 30, basically a 30 pellet spread. That's still going to kill a turkey at 40 yards all day, every day. But I want to have that combo and, you know, have a turkey that, you know, you might have shot at 35 if you didn't get a good shot on it. You know, it took off running and it stopped at 50. You know, it might finish it. But I'd rather have more pellets on paper, like the 120 in a 10-inch circle. Now here, the same load with a Indiancreek 380. Now this is why I like to shoot all three chokes, because in a 410, they're real finicky. Every gun is going to shoot differently with each load. With this one here, it's only 77 in a 10-inch circle at 40 yards. So, you know, you look at a spread of 380 to 385 to 390. So you can see that, you know, 77 to 93 to 120 pellets. You know, there's quite a bit of a difference just with the change of a choke tube. Some people, you know, they can't get all three chokes. They can only get one. You know, in that short of a barrel, I would probably opt for the 390. And with the 383 9.5 by 10. The duplex, to me, always shoot better overall patterns, more so than like just straight 9.5 or even straight 10s. But you don't know until you actually shoot everything and figure out exactly what that gun likes the best. Now we go to the straight 9.5s. With the 380 choke, it shot 72, which, you know, par for the course. You know, that tight of a choke, it's going to, you know, some loads that short of a barrel, it didn't shoot the greatest pattern. I go to the 385, got 109 pellets. That's, you know, improvement. You go to the 390 with the 9.5, it only shot 380. So, you know, the 385 worked better with just straight 9.5s in that pattern test there. Now we go to straight 10s. Straight 10s with the 390 choke, shot 109. With 109 pellets, that's going to do it at 40 yards, maybe out a little further. Now, the 385 with straight 10s, shot 119. And that there's doable. I mean, I think that would be a 50-yard turkey gun. Now with the 380 with straight 10s, they did 109. So you know, people ask all the time, what's the best combination with, you know, said guns? You know, you take like the Stevens 301, the 385 and 390. Typically, one of those two is going to give you sufficient pattern density. But if you want the best pattern, you have to buy both of those chokes and shoot 3 different loads to guarantee, you know, what you're looking for to, you know, to have the best pellet count, the best pattern overall. And here, I'm going to show you that this here was shot with the Mossberg SA 410 on just a shoot and see turkey. That pattern right there is, you know, it's covered up, but the second shot with the different choke, it was off a little more to the right, and then more so pattern, you know, differently. You know, if you're trying to do a pellet count to see what shot the best, if you're not shooting perfectly on, you know, you shoot one way or the other, you're not going to get a good indication of what the best pellet count is with that gun choke load combination. This is great for sighting in. If you know you got, you know, 10 shells, you're going to dial in a scope or dial in a red dot, and that right there, you know, it's going to help you get dialed in. But for doing a pattern test session, it's not viable. I mean, it makes a pretty target. You know, you can see what the pattern's kind of doing there. But, you know, to try and get a pellet count difference of what the best is going to be, you really need to shoot just a white foam board or, you know, brown paper. You can buy that at Lowe's in big rolls, rosin paper, a lot of it. That would be a better way to figure out exactly what a choke load and what a gun combination is going to be doing. I hope this helps. I hope that anyone out there's got a 410 Encore pistol, you know, please share your thoughts, and you know, let me know what you found that shot the best. And if anyone has a good holster, something for hunting, I don't know if I want one on a belt or like a sling holster or something I can carry, that, you know, makes it easy for, you know, turkey hunting. Please let me know on that also, because I'd like to get something made or buy one, something that's out there, but from what I've looked online, I've not seen anything that I really like. I know there's probably people out there that make their own stuff, and if you've made one, and, you know, please, you know, send me pictures out there. You know, you could send email pictures to me at gobblernation@rtcol.com. And hope you like this short video. Yeah, we'll be editing to get the pictures of the patterns later for everybody to be able to see also up close, maybe better detail. But you know, any questions, email me, make a comment on the YouTube channel, and or, you know, you can email me at Foxtrotammo. That's on the website, foxtrotammo.com. You can go right there and get the email. But if you got questions on chokes and ammo for any gun, but you know, please, you know, comment, you know, like, share, and any feedback is greatly appreciated. Have a great day.